Hello, this is Andrew and Janelle. We're doing what I call the Up the Guts trip. We're going straight up from Melbourne through some towns in outback New South Wales and then doing a trip west to Birdsville via Betoota races. So we're doing this trip in two parts and we're going to do a second video later on of the trip from Birdsville back home to Melbourne.
Here we are at our first stop at Gil Martins Beach in Victoria, and found this on Wikicamps, but I don't know quite what it's going to be like. So here we are, first camp. Gil Martins Beach, which I'd say would be perfect, but we're here with the bush mosquitoes. But that's okay, it's kids having fun. Pretty perfect, really. Here's when we go get set up.
Nice and relaxed.
I am.
With a beautiful leg stool.
Yep.
How nice is it to be up and on the road again? We were travelling through beautiful green countryside and lush canola plantations. we had to stop and get some shots of the beautiful canola. I was doing all the driving, but later in the day I managed to recruit another driver. How lucky am I? Well, here we are on our Wellness Way tour, and seeing I've had a medical issue or two, we thought we might try and upskill another driver. So here we have someone with a big smile on her face, loving the ride. So, Hillston 95Ks. So I'll be able to just relax. Hey, 95Ks. We'll be able to have a sleep. So anyway, we're enjoying the trip. Go, darling.
Yeah, go me.
Oh, wake me up when we get to Hay.
Sure, that'll sure.
Are you happy to be on the jet?
Oh, love it.
The river's got quite a bit of water. You can see that it's flowing along, nice and slow. Quite a lot of birds here, aren't there, darling?
Yeah.
Here's the camping area from the other side of the river. There's quite a lot of people in, but we're not too crowded. It's a nice little area.
Here we are in Cobar. And now we're to Bert tonight. Having a quick stop. And we're just checking the floods. Again, pretty dry and arid. Always been pretty green.
So just passing through Cobar, it's an old mining town. On our way up to Burke.
Here we are in Burke, and there's a fire. We had a fire. There.
Well, here we are at Maze Bend on the Darling River, just about 10 k's or so north of Burke. It's on Wikicamps. Beautiful spot, quite a few caravans in. This is our spot up here on the bank. Very peaceful down here by the river. Look, you can bring your vans right to the water's edge pretty much. We're up on the bank a bit higher up.
Well, here we are finally. The 4 days. Massive road trees. I'm coming to get all the cattle. The helicopters and steam. And these are the things that freak me out when I'm driving the car. And these guys come in here.
A little bit of sunset. This is what it's like in Charlotte Plains at night. Fire, 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 and a big communal fire down the end.
Oh, I wonder now when I come down here.
The fire?
Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not too bad. No. We are at Jack's hut in Charlotte Plains. Jack's hut, just an old hut, and all the little self-drive tours you can do around the property. Look at all the old things. We're a bit early for the ride. It's only early in the afternoon, so can't quite do a ride yet. Left the window open. We have a little sticky beat. I think Jack's been here for a little while, but not a bad little place. I've got like birds that can fly around in here. It's amazing. See, now I think Jack doesn't live here. I think we've just got these mudlark things. Is that what they are? I don't know what they're called. I'll call them mudlarks. They're birds' nests anyway. Old motorbike, Yamaha. This was pulled along by bullocks. So he worked here at Charlotte Plains for 50 years. Good on you, Jack. So here we are, the old shearer shed at Charlotte Plains Station. Booked the tour, so we're allowed in here. Self-guided tour. It's been pretty warm in here, I'm reckoning, at times. But I guess you're out of the sun. I did a little bit of work when I was a student for Elders IXL in a wool store in Sunshine in Melbourne. So I used to have those tools to lift up the bales and put them on little trolleys and line them all up so they get sampled.
Well,
Well, here we are at the cemetery, and they're McDonald's, just like us. I don't know if there's any Archibalds. Could have been Archibalds. Well, that's not so long ago. 1916, age 48. They're pretty young, aren't they? These people who died. 46, 42.
48.
48 over there, you think, blimey, they're all in their 40s. Anyway, I think I'm an old man, 60, so.
flowers are out absolutely everywhere along.
So here we are, camped by the Cooper Creek at the Windora pump station. It's just 10 k's out of Windora, beautiful spot. So we've got it all to ourselves pretty much, except for some guys down there that have been fishing. I've been fishing too, but they're having more luck than me. And we're near the end of another beautiful day. Sun is setting. Got our caravan, got it all to ourselves. I don't think we'll have a fire tonight, but early night, and then heading to Birdsville in the morning.
It was a beautiful morning at the Windora pump station. I'd highly recommend this camp. We were pretty much private there, not too many people in, and I would have liked to have spent some more time there trying to catch some yabbies and fishing. But we were off to the Betoota races and to Birdsville. Another cracking day ahead.
The road between Windora and Betoota. So we're about to hit the dirt, which means we've got to deflate the tyres. And then Andrew just said, now go figure out how to actually use them. He hasn't used them before, so let's do it first. Anyway, I think we'll be here for a bit.
Take off. You can hold it down.
Oh wait, I have one more.
Yeah, one more.
Excuse me, sir. You look like you need spare pants.
Go, Molly in the first. Wins the
Yeah!
Round of applause for the committee.
Lucky I'm only to go first.
Wait.
No, wait, this way.
Go, come on. Wrong way, Susie.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Round of applause. Guard of honour. Flat out, eh?
Here's Blurrian over the top. Goes bang, Blurrian wins. And behind him, Mr. Sims loses.
We were excited to make it to Birdsville because we knew in Birdsville we had a Lake Air flight the next morning. We flew out of Birdsville, landed in William Creek 2 hours later, had an hour there, and then flew back to Birdsville.
Oh, okay.
This hotel in town, this one, supposedly good. We've flown in here, so William Creek driving school. Nice car here. First lesson free. Yeah, not looking too good there. Old car. Next stop, the sand dune. Big Red, Janelle's favourite place.
Something amazing. Oh, I had a fly go up my nose. I'm taking in every little bit of this. Seriously, the softest sand, finest sand ever.
The site of Big Red Bash in green. Stage is down there in the middle of that big white area. Never been green when we've actually been camping there. Apparently there's a fly or two here as well.
Here we are in the old nursing hospital, bush hospital. Well, like an old X-ray machine.
an anaesthetic machine, a methoxyfluorine. Interesting things. And prescription pad. Prescriber number is 598. It's something pretty early. A bit of old Wally's. Fentanyl, I think that says. For asthma. Maybe a list of all the nursing staff. Back. Interesting story about how tough things were in the old days. This poor nursing sister, aged 27, got appendicitis and the radio wouldn't work, so they had to drive her to Boulia, but then when they got to Boulia there was a big dust storm, so the flying doctor couldn't come, so they had to go on to Cloncurry and had an operation, but too late, she died. Then the guy who came to fix the radio, Jesse Shackleton, he came here to fix the radio and then afterwards had a celebration swim in the Diamantina River and sadly drowned.
Well, that's pretty much the end of our trip. We are halfway through and there's a second edition. So when I say the end of the trip, we have another exciting episode coming up in a few months probably, because I don't think I'm going to get this done anytime soon. So this is sort of the halfway journey. On the way back, pretty relaxing. Quite a few artesian hot springs apart from Charlotte Plains. So we might see you in the next episode. Like and subscribe.